Winter is quickly approaching, and you might have noticed those fall crops on your porch starting to rot away. Well, KQ2's Courtney Rowe joins us live in studio with more on how you can make your very own compost bin. Courtney, I'm so glad you're here to talk about this so we can kind of reduce, reuse, recycle that instead of throw it away.
Yes, Mary Grace, thank you. And yes, those pumpkins are rotting away. If yours is anything like mine, that produce is looking nothing like this, a little spotty, a little wilted. And of course, millions of pumpkins actually end up in our landfills each year, contributing to the emission of greenhouse gases. So instead of tossing your mom's pumpkins and squash away, I actually spoke with a local Northwest master gardener on how to turn that organic waste into food for your soil. I'm here with Adam Burkhart of the Northwest Missouri Master Gardeners, and we're going to learn, Adam's going to teach us how to turn that fall foliage, those wilting pumpkins and mums, into something that is good for your garden here at home with just a few easy steps.
First of all, we want to make sure we don't put any seeds. You don't want any seeds in your compost, because what will happen is the next year when you go to put the compost down, you'll have pumpkins growing, or if you might have a few mum seeds, you don't want to do that. I put holes in the bottom and holes all around the sides. That gives it plenty of air. Put the leaves in, and then we will grab a shovel, and you can get dirt out of anywhere. You'll take your shovel and you'll sprinkle some dirt on here, like so. What we're doing is we're gonna create a compost lasagna. So we're gonna layer.
Sounds delicious.
It's delicious.
All those leaves and dirt.
It's wonderful. So now we're going to take up a pumpkin I already broke up. We'll put these in the compost bin here, and we'll put a good layer. You'll want to break them up, because if you leave the pumpkin whole, it's going to have a hard time breaking those breaking down. So we'll just keep layering here. Put some more leaves in, like so. Sprinkle that on, and then we'll go ahead and we'll put some more pumpkin on top. Thank you. It's really easy to do this. Really easy to make you some really nice black dirt.
I mean, this is only taking us a couple minutes.
Yep, it's very easy. All right, so next what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna put another layer of your leaves on top, just so you get the nice pumpkins covered here. And then we want to water this all in. So kind of like you're going to water your, maybe like some flowers in the garden. You're going to want to put water on every 2 or 3 days, just for a couple weeks until it gets really cold.
Now you can also add a mum to the equation. Do I just set her in?
You can just put it right in there.
All right. And
the dirt and everything like that will break down. So that actually will help if you have some dirt and some roots and stuff like that. That will break down over the winter.
You can't be afraid to get dirty in this process.
You're gonna get dirty. So I'll say this is pretty important, is when you have your compost going and you've waited a couple weeks, you're gonna wanna come out and rotate it or flip it over. So you could just take, if you have a bucket like this, flip it over and leave it, and that will stir it up. And then you'll wanna put it back how it was, in the nice dirt spot where the insects and stuff can come through there. And that way that'll keep churning.
Well, Adam, thank you so much for teaching us all how to make our very own fall compost bins.
You're welcome.
Super easy to do at home, only took a few minutes, and it definitely helps keep those plants and those pumpkins out of the landfills and contributing to those CO2 levels.
I agree.
Burkhart says another easy way to actually discard of those pumpkins are to bury ripped up pieces in your soil, and your at-home compost bin doesn't just have to be limited to those pumpkins. Other organic materials like coffee grounds, eggshells, and much more can all be used to fuel your garden.